Hey friends, I hope that our online worship experience has been a healthy help for you and your family. I know this, our staff has worked hard to make that a great resource for you, and we're going to continue to do that. Your online experience matters just as much as it might if you were on campus. But over the last few weeks, as our national and state governments have loosened restrictions, we have continued to hear two main sentiments. One is a desire to continue worshiping at home for a while. That's what our survey said. And second, a desire from some of you to start gathering on campus now. So we're going to make it possible to do both. Now, if you're in a high-risk group, that means you're over 65, or you have a compromised immune system, or you have some kind of underlying condition, we urge you to worship with us online for your protection. As much as we'd like to see you, we want you to be wise and safe. Starting June 7th, we'll host services on campus as well as online. But to host on campus again, we're required to make big adjustments. And the biggest of those is about childcare. Kids don't have a clue about social distancing. It's a fact of life. And childcare actually is one of the riskier environments for volunteers and kids alike. So our first phase of opening will not include childcare at all. That's one of the reasons we're going to continue to work hard on online worship experiences. Now, when you arrive, we'll be set up for social distancing requirements. We're going to provide hand sanitizer for everyone who attends. And while we'll not be providing or requiring masks, some of you might feel more comfortable wearing one. And if that's you, we urge you to do so. But we're going to be seating you with the help of volunteers. We have a limited number of seats, and you'll follow an usher to a place where you and your family can sit, spaced by 2 seats between you and the next family. Guys, it will take patience and cooperation from all of us. For some, it may seem too structured, but for others, it won't be structured enough. We all want a safe environment. So our doors will open 15 minutes before service times, and our staff will be required to sanitize a worship space completely between services. Because of that, we're altering our schedule during this time. The traditional service will be at 8, but not in the chapel. We'll be using the big room across the street at the Student Center. That gives us plenty of space to spread out. It's kind of like the early shopping option at the grocery store. Our first contemporary service will start at 9, not 9:30, in the family room. That's 30 minutes earlier because we need the extra time to sanitize the room before we start the 11 o'clock service. So we'll host that service at 9, not 9:30. Then we'll host our second contemporary service at 11 in the family room. Now, our entire worship team has poured ourselves into making online worship a good experience, and we're going to continue to do that. But starting June 7th, we'll also host services on our campus. You can join us for the lobby before the services start and worship online, or you can join us here on the main campus. Now, I need to ask something of you. I've attended several events where any respect for social distancing went out the window quickly. Let's face it, we miss the affection, the personal contact. But right now, we have to act on behalf of others. We have to respect each other. Some of you are going to wrestle with this because you want to throw caution to the wind, and you're convinced that you don't need any precautions at all. But we're a family, and there are some who will give us one try to be on campus. And I, for one, don't want to alienate anyone. In fact, I'm going to quote Paul on this. He said to the Philippians, look, have this mind in you that was in Christ Jesus. Don't look out only for your own interests, but take an interest in others too. So I'm asking you to help each other to be considerate of the changes that we're making for now. I hope they're temporary, but we're going to do our very best to make this environment a safe one for everyone who comes. It's not going to feel normal for a while. We'll all be adjusting. But if you've been clamoring to be on campus, we're going to work hard to make that a safe experience. And if you're not ready to join us here, we'll be embracing the online church as well. So, when does that start? June 7th, 8 o'clock traditional service in the student building, 9 o'clock contemporary service in the family room, 11 o'clock contemporary service here in the family room. Now, whether you're on campus or online, we hope you'll worship with us. We're looking forward to seeing you then.